goals to 2, so there could be a bit of a shock on the cards here with Petrow hosting this one. Maybe some opening day jitters from the away side. And Vytis with a little bit more experience as well, having reached the UEFA Champions League last season. They didn't make it this season, so it will be the home side Petrow in red and Vytis in yellow for tonight's game. As Petrow are top of the Latvian domestic table, winning 3 of 3 so far. But there was drama in their last match against Lokomotiv Daugavpils as they won 3-2 away from home, but they needed to score those 3 goals in the last 10 minutes from 2-0 down. So we know that they are battlers. And it will be Petrow 2 starters here in the Baltic Futsal League. Looking for some exciting action as immediately the foul comes in there on Yerofeyevs. So the kick in immediately. Ball out to the right-hand side, now back to the keeper. Matchday with the next kick in here. Petrow attacking down the right-hand side here, and that's the first touch of the ball for Matchday in the Vytis goal. And the first attack here from Vytis. Medino picking up the ball there with the foot roll. And the attack breaking down there. Petrow here with the kick in. This is Sens out on the left-hand side of the court. Trying to drill it down that left-hand side as well. Now Matchday into a bit of space here. A chase on with the goalkeeper. And he shepherds it out of play really well there. Matchday. It was a very, very good play. So the Baltic League then, 8 competitors in the league. Gagju, Pramogos, Petrow, Vytis, FC Cosmos, Agio FM, Rijekne, Narva United and Stalica. So plenty of teams from around the Baltic area taking part here. Each team playing 3 times at home and 3 away. As we see the attack there, ending up right in the corner. With the 7th round, a festival of futsal in Tallinn, Estonia. That's in April. So the teams from Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Russia and Belarus doing plenty of travelling. And the schedule pretty packed for them. As Petrow here, good early pressure for them with 2 minutes gone already. As the ball comes in and the shots here just deflected. It was Matchday who tried to force it towards goal. And constant pressure here at the moment on the Vytis back line. In comes the next ball towards the edge of the semicircle. And the skill there, unable to get it past the defenders. And cleared by Vytis, but safely there into the arms of the Petrow keeper. It's in goal untested, and then at the other end as well, the shot coming in, but well wide in the end. No real problem there for Matchday. Now Vytis can come here on the quick break down the court. Just held up though by Petrow. This is in for Hudayberdievs. And safely back to the keeper here, Nerets. Well, risky ball there out of defence, and Vytis pick it up again. Perhaps they're just starting to get into the groove here. This is the long clearance up the court from the keeper Masinis, but too far for his attacking players. And a kick in here for Matyushenko. Given away immediately though, and the chance here perhaps for Vytis, and it is tucked home. Well, that's a hammer blow. Petrow, who have been playing so well. Conceding the goal there. Harris, it was with the goal. And a lovely little finish as well with his left foot, bending it around the goalkeeper. But it all stemmed from an error from Petrow. They're going to have to really watch themselves here. Now Vytis have got that early goal 2.5 minutes in. And the pressure now building even more here, as that's an arrowed shot coming in. Leandro Rocha Batiste was trying the attempt. One wide of the target in the end. Alzinj just getting the ball in here. Again, a little slack pass there, making it easy for the Vytis defence here. And they could be in again through Ramirez. And that's an excellent stop there from Nerets. Standing tall, came out and closed down the angle so well, the goalkeeper. As Ramirez thought that his name was going to be on the board again. As you can see, shots 3 apiece so far in an exciting opening to the Baltic Futsal League. Hopefully the tournament will continue in this vein over the weekend and indeed through the whole season. And it's Petrow through Martins. Alzinj looking to get this deep ball in. It's rolled in, and in the end the deflected effort there from Vytis. I'm trying to pressure the Vytis defence here into errors. And they go racing up the other end, and that shot well wide from the right wing. Well, the players looking right up for this one. This is a big one for them. Very proud to be in the Baltic Futsal League. The inaugural season. And obviously Petrow on the attack once again. A chance from just over 10 metres with the left foot there, but out of play again. And you'd have to say that at the moment the lead for Vytis, given to them on 2.5 minutes, is barely deserved, as Petrow have done a lot of the attacking here so far, with nearly 4 minutes gone. And the foul count also one for Vytis. That goes to show that they have been under pressure. 3 corners to 0 as well for the home side, as Vytis here just having to dig in. They really know they're in a game. They might have thought the game would open up, having taken such an early lead. It's not turned out that way. And Vytis again with the kick in. And it should be easy to defend here. for Ramirez, and in the end, a foul coming in there. So this is Leandro Rocha Batista. And we see the replay of the foul from Petrow. Player is going up the other end. That is a wonderful little finish to make it 1-1. Just over 4 minutes in from Barbaris, volleying from the right wing across the goalkeeper. Absolutely tremendous. No chance at all for the man in net. Mattis Barbaris. We'll see one goal, and in the season, of course, with this being the opening match of the Baltic Futsal League, the first of the season as well. Well, this has been thrilling stuff so far. Yes. Lithuanians now attempting to come forwards. And Rocha Batista, who was forcing the error from the defender there. And a free kick here. So the clock just stopping here as it stepped over initially, looking for some trick here. Vytis, and in the end, he shot well over the bar from Rocha Batista. Disappointing in the end after that big lead up to the free kick, as we're coming up towards 5 minutes played here. Very intense so far as they go up the other end. And Rocha Batista, just the deflection taking it into the arms there of the goalkeeper Neredz. Well, there's some information for you on the Baltic Futsal League all over social media. You can also download the Futsal League stickers as this new league kicks off this evening. And looking to be successful as well, should be. Given that the Baltic Cup is successful, as we see a succession of shots here coming in from Vytis. Now on the follow-up, and another block coming in. And that's what Petrow have done so well so far, managing to get just little nicks and touches on the shots coming in from Vytis. Petrow looking more dangerous for me going forward. And as it's running forward, and a big chance here. Great goalkeeping again, and then surely the open net, and blocked on the line by the defender. And the shot is smashed in and just wide in the end. Into the side netting. And Vytis, they'd have to say, rather unlucky. As looking for the flick there and the handball, and it's a yellow card coming in. Shkinevs, it was with the infringement with the hand. It was really so close to him. There was nothing he could do to get out of the way. It was just a natural reaction to try and block the ball. So that's now 3 fouls against Petrow so far. Still only the one for Vytis. That came very early in the game as well. As Vytis just starting to build the pressure once again here. It looks as though Leandro Rocha Batista fancies this one. He smashes it as hard as he can, and he's disappointed to see it away to safety for Petrow. Off the goalkeeper, just off his knee. Reacting just in time. So we're 6 minutes in here, 1-1 between Petrow and Vytis. Latvians going toe-to-toe with the Lithuanian favourites. Another shot is rolled in, and that's an error. Oh dear, it's 2-1 to Vytis now. And that goes down. Oh, it was an unfortunate deflection on its way through. And the goalkeeper then, Neretz, well, nothing that he could do about that. And it was Rosha Batista who finally, after all those attempts that he's had, gets his name on the score sheet for 2-1. So Vytis again ahead, and now there's no real argument that they deserve to be ahead, really. They had that shaky little period, and Petrow managed to make it 1-1 through Babris just after 4 minutes played. As there's another chance here, a lovely spin, and suddenly 3-1. Vytis now rampant at the moment. Beautiful play here on the left-hand side. The ball rolled across. And, well, just about 7 minutes in now, 3-1. It was Goskunovic with his skill who set it up. And Vieira dos Santos who rifled home as he was just sliding in. So 3-1, Vytis suddenly taking control of this game in the first half as well. As they look to take the points on the opening night of the Baltic Futsal League and really show what they're made of for the rest of the teams in the Baltic Futsal League. As I mentioned, they are one of the favourites, if not the favourites, to take the title in April. At the moment, it just looks as though they've got a little bit too much for Petrow of Latvia, who have been very, very game and been involved in the match as well. And it seems like the skill of the Brazilians at the moment just too much for them. With Vieira dos Santos making it 3-1. Adding to goals from Ramirez. Andrea Rocha Batista. Although there's a counter-attack here in the making for Petrow, and it's just screwed wide there from Yerofeyevs. Well, that's a disappointing finish after that lovely play bursting through midfield in the clear, surely, but couldn't quite get the finish. I think Magrintis Apinis, the coach for Petrow, be disappointed at the moment with what he's seeing. So a kick in here for Petrow. And the roll across there, well, it was very cleverly done. But just behind the most advanced player in the end. And should break for the goalkeeper here for Petrow. Reds, who's been beaten 3 times in this opening 9 minutes or so. As we see Ramirez there just a little bit over the top. Second foul of the match for the Lithuanians. As the ball is rolled across there. A bit of a stoppage here out on the sidelines. as Vieira dos Santos. Just getting some treatment, looks as though he's going to be withdrawn for now. Another kick in for Petrow. The ball is downfield, and then a spectacular effort out on that far side for Petrow. Looking for some kind of wonder goal. I think it was Martins who was trying his luck there. And it's Sinjikas in midfield. And the ball rolled out to the right, and it looks as though it's going to be 4, and that's a terrific bit of defending. Sen's getting back there and somehow turning the ball over the bar. He gets all the plaudits from his goalkeeper, who was well beaten, Neretz. As the corner here comes in. Well, 14 shots now all of a sudden from Vytis. 7 of those on target. Petrow only 1 so far, and that was for the goal. That goes to show that the Lithuanians, well, they did start slightly slowly. And they've built up a head of steam here. Now the 4th corner of the match for Petrow, as the ball is headed in here. And an easy take for the goalkeeper in the end. And more disappointment there for Petrow. Sen's going on the attack. And not testing Masinis. So we're coming up towards 10 minutes played here, and Petrow trying to get back into this. This is a really brave performance from them as they make it 3-2. As I say that is wonderful stuff. Such a simple goal in the end. And well, a really entertaining start to the game. Just from the kick in, all kinds of space there for the strike to come in the end. And it's Babris who scores again. Set up there by Sens. And Babris with his 2nd of the game. 10 minutes in. Well, yeah, just a reminder then that this is the historic opening night of the Baltic Futsal League, and you can get involved on social media. All the info there for you. As it looks as though timeout just being called. Yeah, so a minute stoppage for the coaches, Quintis Apinis of the home side and Darius Gurskis of the Lithuanians, just to get their teams together, try and gather their thoughts as we see that shot coming in from Babris, just rifling it straight down the middle of the goal. Absolutely no chance for the keeper. Such was the ferocity of the shot. The toe poke in the end, you can see that's the technique. So the cheerleaders off and the players back on then. 10 minutes into the opening period here. And away we go again. With Petrow looking to get the leveller here. Really making life difficult for Vytis, who I thought were just cruising once they went 3-1 up, but Petrow showing that they're made of stern stuff. Although that's so close to being 4-2. Well, the ball coming across towards Arta Juchno. From Leandro Rocha Betista. He couldn't quite make good enough contact on it to tuck it home, and it remains 3-2 to Vytis. And the interception there made rather easily. And Martin Jauzinc looking to go down the right, but it's out of play. And that's given sloppily away, and again, Petrow here forcing errors, although this is a lovely run away here from the Brazilian player Leandro Rocha Betista. And again, he's shooting a little bit awry. He has scored a goal that made it 2-1. But he could have had a hatful already with the number of shots he's had. And that's a lovely interception from Medvedins. And then the block coming on the eventual shot from Jauzinc. As we see, oh, it's off the post, in fact, that shot for the Lithuanians from Juchno. Well, really should have been 4-2. He'll be kicking himself that he missed that one, Juchno. As the shot comes in again, and it's wide there from Medvedins, who's made a very good impression here since he has come on this time. Oh, what an opening this has been to the Baltic Futsal League. 5 goals in the opening 10 minutes. You can't ask for any more than that, really. And some tremendous play down on the court. And you see Vytis there just trying to turn away, but he put the ball out for the kick in. As the ball is rolled across here, this is another chance perhaps for number 7, Leandro Rocha Betista, to take on a shot. He decides not to. This is him again, just drifting in field. Medino, and it does end up in the back of the net in the end, 4-2 to Vytis. And the goalkeeper there looking very disappointed. As the shot comes across here, and he palms it right into the path there of Juchno, who can't miss this time. Ramirez, in fact, do apologise. Ramirez, it was with his second, it would appear. So he scored the opener. First goal ever in the Baltic Futsal League. And now he's made it 4-2 to Vytis. That cushion back again. And the Lithuanians, well, they've had their spells of uncertainty as the next shot comes in way over the bar, though. Looking for the same trick as before, which worked for Petrow, remember. Well, this time, Uday Badiev's unable to find the finish. A bit of miscontrol that time from the double goal scorer Ramirez. Kicking deep in the corner here for Petrow. Under a bit of pressure here. That was brilliant pressure from Vytis Batista. Back to where they started, Petrow. Long ball down the court. And that's an easy one for Masinis. Lovely control. And the ball into the run, but it's deflected on its way through. And then the ball just lofted forward there, looking for Vytis Batista. But unable to get there. Good alert goalkeeping in the end from Neredz. The ball is bowled out to Uday Badievs. As we can see, that Vytis Batista has had by far the most efforts in the match so far, with 7 over, double that of Ramirez. And Ramirez has got himself 2 goals from only 3 attempts. Well, 6 minutes remaining in the first half here, for a well-deserved 15-minute break after all the work that these players have gone through here in the opening fixture in the Baltic Futsal League. That's drilled forward by Vytis Batista. To get the game restarted is Masinis. The return ball just too far ahead there of Vytis Batista. Oh, that's lovely skill, and tripped there. The Petrow player trying to come through. Medeiros Rodriguez forced into the foul. As the run was coming through. So for Petrow then, Sen standing over this one. Leveled up at 3 fouls apiece now. You can see the coaches on the sidelines are speaking to the official here on this near side. And a yellow card there shown to Vytis Batista. As the shot is thumped in the end by Yerofeyevs. Did the keeper maybe get a touch on that as it was bent around? And I think that he did. Indeed, it is the corner which has been given. As Petrow starting to rifle in their shots now, although on the break here. Vytis with the chance, but they were just dilly-dallying rather than getting the ball in towards the danger man Ramirez. Vytis Batista. And this is lovely possession here from Vytis, making the Petrow defence do all the work, and they've managed to find space here for the shot, and it's in the end just wide from Medino. Well, he's got to be disappointed with that after all that great work. just sent wide in the end. He made a great run to give the option, just tricking the defender there with the foot roll. Wide of the target in the end. 5 minutes to go in the first half. As you can see again, just a reminder, all the social media channels. Take your choice to follow the Baltic Futsal League this season, the inaugural competition. An excellent advert for it already here. 4-2 to Vytis against Petrow in Riga. As the referee just having a word there with Yerofeyevs. The kicking coming to nothing there for Vytis, but they could add pressure here as Sens goes across to take his kick in. And an enormous clearance up the court. Picked up here by Medino. Foul coming in there in the end. Free kick for Vytis, so 4 fouls to 3 now. Petrow leading, if that's the right word, in this respect. With the hold-up play out on the right for Vytis. And the shot rolled in the end, left-footed, but easy for the keeper to deal with. No problem for Neretz at all. Petrow certainly not frightened of coming forwards here against Vytis, who, as I mentioned earlier, one of the favourites for the tournament as a whole. They won themselves the corner here, taking it short, trying to rifle in these shots here. And in the end, it's scrambled away. A combination of the goalkeeper and the defender, Medeiros Rodriguez. As the next ball comes across. It's lovely play, but in the end, shot blocked. And a headed clearance from Vytis this time. Petrow again building up the pressure. They've done really well in spells in this match so far. At the moment, it's just Vytis who are that bit more clinical when in front of goals. They've had the lion's share of the shots and they finished off 4 of them. With Ramirez on a double, Leandro Arocha, Batista and Vieira dos Santos doing the damage. For the home side is Babris, who's been the main danger with his double. Well, it looks as though we're going to have another timeout here with 3.5 minutes remaining of the first half. Vytis, Apenis and Darius Gurskis. Plenty to talk about, they will have seen. Maybe a couple of chinks in the armour of the opposition. the timeout is over. And we can get back underway here with Vytis leading by 4-2. The goal here, you would think before half-time, would be very, very handy indeed for the Latvians, Petrow. As you see, Isaac Cesar Vieira dos Santos has entered the fray for the Lithuanian side as they restart us with the kick in here. Across to Voskanovic. And Medvedins. Long kick in, and looking immediately for the big man there. Vieira dos Santos. There's here. He's been beaten 4 times. Not a lot he could have done about any of those goals, in fairness to him. Next attack building here, but given away sloppily in midfield. As the next strike comes in from Babris, and he's looking for his 3rd of the game. And denied there by the block. And comes the corner. Well, they know that he's the danger man, and they're really clamping down on him now. Medeiros Rodriguez with a terrific tackle to deny Babris there. They've already conceded 2 to him. They won't want to do that again as another free kick comes in. Conceded there by Voskanovic. That's the 5th then against Vytis. Fired in, blocked by the brave defender there. A painful one, surely. The ball now rolled out to this near side for Rocha Batista. They seem to have mentioned more than any other player down there on court. Babris laying it off. And 2 minutes to go now, and it's pretty hectic out there at the moment. The team's realising we're coming towards half-time. Just out of play. Well, after a sustained period of possession there, just slipping through the legs of Martins Alzinj. Petrow with the kick in here. Just waiting, by the looks of it, for Vieira dos Santos to move away before delivering. And they can allow that out of play, Vytis. Oh, shepherded by Zagurskas. And that's beautiful skill on the left, and it could be a brilliant goal, and it's just wide. Absolutely brilliant from Rocha Batista that time. Well, he fired it with the outside of his right boot there and just glided wide. And no chance for Vieira dos Santos, his countryman, to tap home, but it was the skill that led to the chance for the shot that was the main highlight there. As both teams here locked on 5 apiece for the fouls. Oh, it's been so intense, that's no wonder. As we've got just over a minute remaining of this first period. As suddenly there's a slip there in defence and the chance came in. Well, it's the number 9 there, Zagurskas, who just managed to force the error, but he couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Lucky that he had the chance in the end. And there's once again the pop-up for the social media networks. You can keep up to date with all the action, and you can download the Baltic Futsal League stickers as well. Plenty of support for this tournament, and I'm sure there will be even more after this opening fixture here. Tremendous so far at half-time. Vytis leading by 4-2 away at Petrow in this historic first fixture. Ramirez helping himself to a double. Rocha Batista and Vieira dos Santos as well for the away team. Babris at the double for the home side. We've made it tough despite the scoreline for the Lithuanians. The team here from Riga enjoying themselves here in this spotlight as time just ticking down now. Only seconds remaining until half-time now. Maybe one last chance for a strike here, and indeed, will it count? Well, the hooter went. Are they going to count the goal? It was just snuck in by Dos Santos. And it looks as though the scoreline remaining 4-2. Well, a massive, massive let-off there from Petrow. Could have been 5-2 even, but as it stands, indeed it does count. Sorry, it is 5-2. Well, now they've got a mountain to climb going into the second half. That was poor at the end there. As we see the half-time scoreline there. Babris, at the double for the home side. But 5 goals for Vytis going into half-time. We'll see you in about 15 minutes or so to see if we can see a wonderful comeback from Petrow.
Here, number, camera number. Okay, fine.
Так, сейчас лучше, гораздо лучше. Здорово. Все очень хорошо. Нормально? Ну, я понял, да. Да, да, пропускать немножко. Я понял, да. Хорошо, да. Так, гораздо лучше. Да, общий шум, да, все нормально. Я подрегулирую, да, спасибо. Так, все хорошо. Так, только уточнить, какой язык.
So welcome back to the second half of this opening fixture of the Baltic Futsal League. Petrow of Latvia up against Vytis of Lithuania, and it is the away side who currently lead by 5-2. Well, it was a tough first half despite that for the Lithuanians. Petrow really causing them a problem, with Babris getting their 2 goals. 5 goals in the opening 10 minutes of that half. That was a terrific start to the game, as Ramirez got 2 as well. Leandro Rocha Batista helping himself to 1 before Vieira dos Santos also got 2, including 1 right at the death of that first half, as the Lithuanians get us underway again, which might just mean that this game has gone from Petrow. You can see that 21st minutes, that was what's on the clock. The shot just coming away before the half-time buzzer. A real buzzer beater, you might say. And let's see how this second period pans out then for Petrow, who at home here in Riga would have been hoping to take the points. It would have been a bit of a shock, though, up against one of the favourites for the whole tournament as a whole. So a quick roll out here to get Petrow on their way. They're stuck in the corner at the moment. Really good pressure coming in there from Medeiros Rodriguez. In the end, it's Petrow who still have to play their way out here through Sens. Vytis, as I said, not really dominating in that first half. A lot of the statistics going their way, but when you watch the match, it didn't seem it, as a shots rifled in there, and a lovely save just with a minute gone of the second period. However, the home side had far more corners than that of Vytis. They also had 1 yellow card each in the first half, so look out for the discipline. This is a long clearance down the field, and that should be nice and easy for Nereds. That's just the stoppage there. And you can see the Vytis player Medino just apologising there, just sticking his hand up. And Rocha Batista with the roll-off for Medina as a challenge comes in. Shots bumped in here. Oh, quickly taken. Hammering it left-footed there. Medeiros Rodriguez. Not coming to anything in the end, but Vytis, it looks like, looking to try and make Petrow really pay now. Piling on the pressure. Even though they're 5-2 up, they know that Petrow are made of stern stuff. As I mentioned earlier, they won their last match in the Latvian league by scoring 3 goals in the last 10 minutes to win a game from 2 down. Vieira dos Santos here holding the play up. Big man. It's up towards him again. Nice little bit of control, but Petrow managing to get the ball out to safety. As the next shot is in from that left-hand side, and again wide of the target from Medino. Nereds with the rollout. On the right-hand side now towards Matyushenko. And they're keeping the ball rolling really well here, Petrow. This is nice from them. There's the free kick taken too quickly there for the officials' liking. The referee calling it back. So that's one foul on the board against Vytis. Remember that the first period ended 5-5 in that respect. So at the maximum. As the ball is sent up here towards Vieira dos Santos, and he couldn't quite get enough on it there to beat the goalkeeper. Again, and he's miscontrolled it there. Petrow forwards, and the shot in, but well over the bar. Goalkeeper in this second period, Indragius for Vytis. Untested, and he's untested again there. Nice defending. As we're goalless 3 minutes into the second period. 5-2 though after that first half. Petrow here looking to cut the deficit. Doing well to limit the chances at least of Vytis. As here they come again. The team in yellow, the Lithuanians. Lovely skill through the legs there. And again, and another foot roll. Well, that was tremendous stuff from Medeiros Rodriguez. It looks as though the goalkeeper there, it's just nursing a hand injury. As we should see the shot count, 27 for Vytis, 19 for the home side Petrow. And far more on target for Vytis as well. So you've got to say they deserve to be ahead. I'm not sure whether they deserve to be 3 goals to the good exactly. There's the magic sponge required here for Nereds. I think should be okay to continue. His thumbs up for him to the physio. As the corner comes in, and it's looking for the volley there from Medeiros Rodriguez. Uncontrolled. It was just high for him. Couldn't quite get his foot over the ball in order to rifle it home low and hard. It's Medeiros Rodriguez who's seen an awful lot of the ball. Now Rocha Batista into the corner looking for Ramirez. And he's gone down, or he's come out on a double. And also the Best Player Award at the Baltic Cup. Yes. So 4 minutes in, and perhaps lining up something special here is Medeiros Rodriguez. Still passes it across. He's made the run forward, and he continues on in there, but the ball doesn't arrive at his feet. As we see now the foul count up at 1 apiece in the second half. And there's a long ranger coming in over the bar though. Again, Medeiros Rodriguez.
Nedaudz vēlāk tika atgriezās. Un, principā, šobrīd redzam, ka darbojās leģionāri ļoti veiksmīgi. Diktē spēles noteikumus, spēles gaitu. Arī šobrīd Batīsta sitiens gan bija nobloķēts. Gana ātri, veiksmīgi darbojās. Jā, šeit spēles tiesnesis šķiet. Aizsūtīja Batīstu malā, jo Lietuvas četrnieks šobrīd cits laukumā. Nedaudz vieglāk mums arī var būt, un arī mums šobrīd otrais virknējums. Noteikti komandas treneris jau ir piešāvies, kurā brīdī kurus sastāv.
Corner here, taken across, and a big chance here maybe on the counter-attack for Vytis, and in the end it's rolled poorly wide, I've got to say, by Ramirez. Well, that could have been far worse. Indeed, it took a nick off the defender on its way through. Gurskas forward. As there's a chance the goalkeeper comes racing out, and he did pretty well in the end. That might well have been the right thing to do, as Petrow now have the chance to go forward. Vytis. Good turn from him, away from danger. Lovely play, lovely close control. As we see the goalkeeper sliding out there towards Ramirez. It's just a bit of needle here. And Ramirez suggesting that there was an elbow in there somewhere. Well, the referee having to deal with a bit of controversy. In the end, it all ends nicely with the handshake. It was Medvedins who was the other player involved in those shenanigans.
Mālis nebija apmierināts ar šādu oponentu darbību un izteica savu pretenziju. Tas man tāds redzējums no malas. Mēs esam ar bumbu šobrīd.
There's the ball shorts here, but they're putting themselves under pressure just with that little bit of miscontrol there from Vytis. Petrow allowing Vytis onto them here at the moment. Just over 5 minutes played in the second period. And here they come again. Shot in, and it's strokes wide.
Bet, diemžēl, tā realizācija pie pēdējā sitiena nebija tā labākā. Un tāpēc esam 5-2. Mums noteikti ir jāgūst kādus vārtus, lai sāsinātu spēli. Šobrīd tāds vidējs temps rīt un...
The ball is bowled out here. It's a long one as well into the corner, looking for the run there of Boskunovic. Too far ahead of him. Vytis really looking to seal this. 5-2, they should be able to see out the second half with that 3-goal lead, you would think. To put a shine on it on this opening night of the Baltic Futsal League, as there's a long ranger coming in from Senģikis.
Pie vārtu laukuma atzīmes. Nesapratās šeit ar Kasparu Neretu. Bumba uzgāja augšā un Dos Santos sagaidīja pagriežoties. Kaspars neredzēja, kur bumba krīt lejā, un Dos Santos tūlīt pat pagriežoties raidīja bumbu vārtu apakšējā tālajā stūrī. Skanot sirēnai.
Midfield and forward the flick on here.
Lūk tāds.
From
Vēl
Sinjikis.
neveiksmīgs moments.
Play though.
Pirmā
Kick
puslaika
in
izskaņā un
for Petrow.
vārtu gūms. Tātad šobrīd mums kaut kas ir jāizdomā, bet esam piespiest savu laukumu
Managed to
pusē.
get it back
Jau
to
laukuma centrā.
1-1. And
Auziņus sēd.
also got themselves back into the game at 3-2 down.
Saņemt bumbu. Sākam atkal no savas
But
aizsardzības
I
zonas.
reckon that last goal that was right on the buzzer at the end of the first half might well be the one that breaks them.
Tad būtu šī būtu iespēja mums
It was so
šobrīd
important that
mēģināt
that
atrast
counted
tādu vāju vietu.
for Vieira dos Santos.
Un uzsist arī pa vārtiem. Es tā kā neatceros otrajā puslaikā. Aizvadot
And again,
7 minūtes.
Vytis, that's a lovely little ball in and it's knocked over the bar. Well, that would have been an excellent goal
Lukas Senžikas.
from
Tas varēja
Sinjikas.
būt arī sestos vārtus. Nedaudz virs vārtiem lido bumba.
Completely
Šeit ir
unmarked
ļoti
on that
labi
left-hand
piespēle.
side, but just lifted it over as here's a chance at
Un
the
šeit
other end
ļoti
from
bīstams
Petrow.
sita.
And rifled
Mārtiņš.
wide of the post. Edwards Martins it was. Well, he got in behind. And he just thought for all the world he was going to find the target and make it 5-3. It didn't turn out that way.
Moments pie pretinieku vārtiem.
Well, wide in the end.
Tā vajadzētu šo elementu attīstīt un biežāk traucēt pretinieku vārtus, vārtsargu. Jo gana bēdīgi šobrīd mums ir ar
Just the
uzbrukumu.
warning sign there perhaps for Vytis. They
Lietuvas
can't
komandas
take their
Vytis
foot off the pedal here.
darbībai, aktīvai darbībai.
Especially away from home against Petrow.
Luciano
Tricky
ļoti
opponents as well.
Daudz runāt
As that's
līdz
beautiful
šeit
play and
vārtiem
6 it is
izspēlē.
though.
Lai šī
Fantastic
mūsu
stuff.
spēlētāji uz tālā stāv,
Oh,
es nezinu, bet
great interplay. The ball across
sestos
magnificently into the run there of Medino.
spēlētājs numuru 10, Harry Medino. Brazīlis.
Well, at
Legionārs.
6-2, you've got to say
Arī
that's now
atzīmēsim.
the points, really, realistically speaking, for Vytis on this opening night of the Baltic
Ļoti grūti
League,
mums
sorry.
būs atlikušajās
A beautiful
12,5 minūtēs
assist
atspēlēt
as well
veselos
for
4 vārtus.
Zaguskas, the
Sots
number 9 on the right-hand side,
viesiem.
playing it across between the last defender and the goalkeeper. Medino was there all on his own.
8. minūte. Spēlētājiem ar numuru
7
10.
minutes into the
Statika.
second
Vairāk.
half, 6-2 up.
Žēl, negatīvu priekš mums.
You're going to
Jā,
have to say
FC
Vytis
Petrow.
are on the winning road. They've just
Pēdējā
had
brīdī
too much
ņem
really
dalību šajā turnīrā.
for Petrov. Just that bit more clinical, that bit more experience as well is
Pareizs
counting
komandas
for them, I
vadības
think.
lēmums. Jo spēlēt pret
Now
tādu
all out
pretinieku kā
playing away from home.
Vytis.
As I mentioned earlier, they got to the last 16 of the Champions League last season.
Komandu diemžēl nav. Protams, pateicoties tieši leģionāru darbībai. Šeit
There's
jāsaka,
a long
neveiksmīgi
Ball is
darbojās.
forward and the goalkeeper there clattering the number 11, Senjikas, who stayed down as well. Was a quick ball out from the back. And that is a physical one. It could be a little bit of frustration just being shown by Nereds. Indeed. Kaspars Nereds is shown the yellow. So 2 fouls apiece here in this second half.
8-9 metri, praktiski pa centru. Ļoti labs standarts. Un laukumā dodās jau pirmais virknējums Vytisiem. Mēs paliekam pie 3.
So it's at the feet here of Vieira dos Santos, the man who's on 2 goals.
Pirmais virknējums un
There's a
3-1
chance to
dosies pretī
Blast this at goal here.
Brazīļu kvartetam. Jo
He runs over the ball.
būs ļoti liels slāsts.
And
Labi,
it's
ļoti
his
labi Kaspars nospēlē.
fellow Brazilian instead. Rocha
Atzīst, viņš
Batista who took it on, but it was
situāciju.
blocked. Plenty of red shirts back there to make that block, and the next cross in from him on the left as well, wide of the target. Coming off the defender last though by the looks of it for a corner.
Darbojās mūsu vārtsargs, bet joprojām mūsu bumbas ir pretinieks, kā apspēlē šeit. Mājkustība un
Another
sekošās
shot in.
sākas sitiens.
There's
Batistas
Medeiros
izpildījumā.
Rodriguez. And not testing Nerets that time.
Šīs ir cits spēlētājs, vēl neesam pieredzi pie viņiem visiem. Tas ir Rafael Rodriguez. Cits spēlētājs. Šobrīd laukumā viesiem. Ar Purngalu izpildīs šo bīstamu sitienu telpfutbolā. Ļoti bieži parādība, kad uz pussoļa tiek sista bumba. Un vārdsargs vēl īsti varbūt nav sagatavojies.
Plenty of pressure on here from Vytis, but
Bumbas
Petrow
tvērienam.
doing well in the end. It was a bit of a loose pass, but under that kind of sustained pressure, I think the Martins did well. That's another free kick there.
Vārdsargs tikai sasprindzina muskuļus un nostājās. Šīs moments var jau
The
būt par
kick in
vēlu,
has
lai
been
reaģētu
signalled
uz konkrētu
for
sitienu.
Roša Batista.
Šeit nebija grūtībām. Kaspars reaģēja, bet nedaudz.
There's a
garam
shot
vārtiem
coming in.
lidoja
Well, it
bumba.
was rather more hopeful than anything else on that left foot of Juchno.
Sēdzām cieši.
Couldn't quite bend it towards the far post. It was too close to the near post and went out with the side netting there.
Neļauj.
Petrow.
Krāmī.
Now 3
Mēs esam šobrīd ar bumbu.
fouls to 2.
Šķiet, pusotra minūtes
6-2
noteikti
down. That's the
neesam
most
spēlējuši ar bumbu.
important statistic.
Un šādi
Vytis
viesi
here really
iet
doing a good
ļoti
job.
Pieturēt bumbu, izveidot daudzus bīstams moments, un lūk atkal nonāk
look.
bumbu pie viņiem.
Like the team to beat without having really anyone to compare them
Spēlēt
to.
ar bumbu un
This has been a fantastic performance away from home as the next shot coming in from Juchno,
skaļu blīkšķi.
saved
Kaspars Nerets
by the goalkeeper Nerets.
Bloķēja un klupināja Maksimus. Un
Well, the
trešais
goal scoring has
solis
rather
tāpat
quietened down in this second half.
11 minūtes,
As
nepilnas.
we see the shot count, 36 of Vytis, 20
Tomās nopelnījuši un
for the home team Petrow.
redzēsim kādu sodu citiem beigās.
And the finishing has been
Būs jāriskē.
pretty clinical.
Ļoti svarīgi šobrīd dažas minūtes
As they've
nospēlēt,
got in there.
disciplinēt,
It
lai
looks like a timeout's been called.
tiesneši šeit, jā, rāda
So that's
minūtes
the first
pārtraukumu, tad
of this
dosies
second
kāds
period,
meitenes,
coming up
brīdī.
towards 10 minutes played.
Sarkanbaltajās
Medino,
formās mūsu
The
meitenes
man with the only goal so far in this second half, but
Nacionālā
we had
čempionāta
7 in the
rītā
first,
izpildījums.
so
Savukārt
6-2 it is to Vytis.
Guns Apīns šobrīd savāc vienību, lai paskaidrotu, ko mēs
still
varam darīt lietas labāk.
Remaris
Šajā brīdī, šajā
with 2,
situācijā
Vieira
gan
dos
pie
Santos with
rezultātu,
2, and Leandro
gan arī pie
Roša
spēles scenārija.
Batista
Ļoti grūti.
also on the score sheet. Babris with
Šajā
2
spēlē,
for the
bet
home team.
Varbūt tas arī ir svarīgākais priekš mums spēlēt pret nomināli stiprāka pretinieka. Daudz ātrāk komanda saņem
There's a chance for
mācību
Vytis.
no
Apines
meistarīgākiem. Sevišķi jau spēlēt pret Brazīliem, Spāņiem, Portugāļiem, Itāļiem.
Goncalves del Rujo
Krievijas spēlētājiem. Es domāju, ka šeit ir gana
to have their says here, so
gan šajā
away we
šajā
go again.
ir leģionāri komandās, Lietuvas komandā.
Vytis really here in
Citās, to mēs vēlāk
control
redzēsim. Kopā tiks
of the
aizvadīts
game.
7 kārtas. Šī ir pirmā.
And it would be a massive surprise if Petrow could pressure Vytis enough to really make them panic in this final 10
Sanktpēterburgas
minutes. As you see the time counting down in the top left-hand corner.
Lūdzā TFK Reizekne uzņems Narvas United futbolistus. Es paredzu anšlāgu Lūdzā. Tāpat kā iepriekšējā spēlē. Ļoti daudz.
A long one forward, and that's excellent defending in the end
Rekordliels
from
skaits.
Roša Batista.
Tribīnēs. Šķiet vairāk par 500. Nemaldos 530. Varbūt pat kļūdos, varbūt pat vairāk. Bet tas ir gana liels svētku, telpu
Well,
svētku.
disappointment there though for the same player as the decision goes against him on that far side. Possession
Klubam, kas
still
darbojās,
in the hands
aicinot
of Petrow.
izjūtējus fanātus atbalstīt savu
Here
vienību.
comes
Spēlējot pret
all the way
Jēkabpils
back to the
vienību.
goalkeeper,
Jēkabpils Lūšē.
who's
Bet
recovered
tas
from that
attiecības
hand
nav arī
injury that he
pirmais
picked up
atgrieziens
earlier on by the
spēlē.
looks of things. And he'll be happy he's only been beaten once in this second half, after picking the ball out of the back of the net 5 times in the first period. Juchno now playing the ball up court. That's good hold up play initially, at least from Senjikis. He can keep it in play. Down the right hand side, looking to get in, but a good slide coming there from Juchno, as there's a chance here for the Latvians, and 6-3. Well, a bit of a defensive mix-up there in the end for Vytis, and they've been well and truly punished. Super finish as well from Sens, and that makes it 6-3. Well, plenty of goals here for you on this opening day of the Baltic Futsal League. And 10 minutes to go. And now the gap is 3 goals for the Latvians to make up. Big celebrations as that one came in. So again, in the second period, they've managed to get it back to 1-1, as they did in the first half. As there again, the reminder that you can follow the Baltic Futsal League on all these social media channels. Take your choice. As you can follow all the action all season long. As here is Sens, who made it 6-3. Petrow trying to make an amazing comeback here against the more experienced Vytis. As a shot comes in, and then gathered nicely there. Senjikis again, who was the danger man, and here he is passing the ball out to the right. Well, they've been fired up here, Vytis, by the looks of it, by that goal to make it 1-1. As Juchno comes up against the goal scorer. There's a lovely little break forward. It could be 4. It is. Well, that was magnificent play. Matyushenko with the run forward, passing the ball on. I believe it's Sens again. And 6-4 now. With 11 minutes gone in the second period. Well, brilliantly done, as Petrow here suddenly have found their scoring boots. 10 goals in the game, 4 of them going the way of the Latvians, and they've got it tails up now as they're pushing forward straight from kickoff. Well, they lead 2-1 in the second period. It's 6-4 down overall. As perhaps Vytis are not going to cruise here. It does look as though Petrow are a team who come on strong in the last 10 minutes of games. And Vytis have been warned. This is Harry Medina, who scored the opening goal of the second half, and well, off the frame of the goal there from Leandro Rocha Batista this time. Hammering it in with great power, but not beating the frame of the goal. As Medino again rolling it across for Rocha Batista. The goalkeeper's just lost it for a second, and the defender hacking it out. Well, great work there from Vytis in the end. It's rolled out. Here it goes across the face of goal. No one there arriving for Vytis for the tap in. There's a foul there coming up towards the goal for Vytis. In the end, the goalkeeper doing well there to keep that shot out, but he just lost the roll of the ball. As now Petrow have conceded 4 free kicks in this second period. And this one a dangerous one as well, dead centre with 8 minutes remaining. Only the 2-goal lead now for Vytis. I'll be disappointed that they've conceded those 2 goals in quick succession. As this is thundered in by the number 6 Medeiros Rodriguez. And back safely to their goalkeeper though this time. Andragius. And the crowd here, the home crowd, all cheering on the Latvians to push forward as much as possible. As that's a poor pass back to the goalkeeper, increasing the pressure here. Suddenly Vytis looking a little bit shaky as they were at the start of the game, but they recovered extremely well to lead by 6-2. Now they're looking to seal it again. Surely, if they can go 3 goals to the good again, that will more or less be that. Brave blocks coming in from Petrow. As the next shot is over the bar from Rocha Batista. Wow, the ball ending up in the back of the net, and it's almost apologetic that time from Rocha Batista. The goalkeeper fumbling it right into his path, and he basically runs the ball over the line. And it's Rocha Batista who is on 2 goals in the match. Joining a number of players. Ramirez, Babris of the home side. And Vieira dos Santos on doubles. Well, the goalkeeper. Neretz has been disappointed, I think, by his own performance at times in this game. Blames himself for at least 2 of them, I think. I mean, he should have possibly done better there to gather the ball as it came across. But, of course, the Brazilian was lurking right on his shoulder. And now it's 7-4. You've got to say it's game over, surely, for Petrow, as a long ranger comes in, and immediately the goalkeeper making up for his little mistake there for 7-4 to batter this shot away. It's a lovely one coming in from Harry Medino. As we can see, 21 shots on target from Vytis, 9 from Petrow. So their finishing has been decent, actually, the home team. Vytis 1 in 3 shots, beating the keeper. And they've been flooding forward whenever possible. As that's a shot coming in and just wide of the far stick in the end. Good opportunity, but just dragged wide under pressure from the defender. So little over 5 minutes remaining of this match here. The opener, the historic opener in the Baltic Futsal League. Really enjoyable as well, with the scoreline 7-4. Plenty of goals for you. And Vytis looking to make their mark early, and they might be able to make more of a mark here. Terrific play between Zagurskas and Leandro Rocha Batista, but in the end Zagurskas just unable to get there on the end of the return ball. As we'll see one more time out then in this match. I think the Quintus Apinis has a lot to say to his team here. He did so well to close the gap to 2 goals at 6-4, but then that last goal from Rocha Batista might, in fact I would say probably, has meant the points will head the way of the Lithuanians. So on with the action then between Petrow and Vytis. And then we'll head back to Kaunas. Happy with their performance here. Surely the Lithuanians. As we see a spectacular piece of action there involving Rocha Batista. Taking a ride there and then clattering to the ground. And it looks like we've got an extra attacker here. Yerofiev's on here for Petrow. So Petrow going for this here. As the long-range effort was fired in, as you would imagine, from Vytis, with the goal perhaps gaping. Well, they had to use the power play. Petrow, they're running out of time to make up this 3-goal deficit. That's a nice interception here to set Petrow on their way again. And so much pressure on the ball, and another chance here, and it's turned away. Fantastic goalkeeping that time from Neretz. As I think it was Vieira dos Santos who just thought that he was going to hammer home his third. Sens out towards the left-hand side and couldn't get on the end of that one. And in the end, the shots there, well, it could easily have been 7-5. Let's have another look at it. First timer. And wide, I think it was Barbaris, who's also looking for his third of the game. Well, whistling past the upright. As again, Petrow increasing their ranks outfield. They've got to go for this now. 3.5 minutes remaining. And this is Matyushenko. There's a little quick stoppage there as the substitution is made. Medeiros Rodriguez coming on. And we get back underway with Petrow back in possession. Eurofeevs, who's still on court here as the extra player. Just covering now in midfield. And they've given it away. And two of all men, Rocha Batista. Couldn't punish them though. Less than 3 minutes to go. Oh, really passing the ball around here crisply. I think the Vytis though quite happy to sit in and frustrate the home side at the moment. They've got that 3-goal lead. They won't want to let it slip. More interested in defending at the moment. Yes, I think that goal to make it 5-2 right at the end of the first half was the one that really sealed this. Vieira dos Santos scoring with the last kick of the first half to make it 5-2 rather than 4-2. 4-2 down. Petrow would have been confident of getting back into it. Indeed, in this second half, we're tied at 2 apiece as far as goal scoring is concerned. So we can see that Petrow are a dangerous side. And there was a spell in the first period when Vytis were on top and rampant and clinical. As that's threaded through and could be another goal for Sens. Well, it's a lovely ball here and then laid off as Barbaris was up there as well, sniffing around, but the left-footed effort well wide. So the foul count 4-3. Petrow with the 4. Coming towards the end of the game now. Last 2 minutes. I'm not sure we're going to see a grandstand finish here from the home team. But they've really invested a lot of effort into this one against one of the big favourites for the tournament as a whole. And you can see why as well. To go away from home in the opening day of a new tournament and score 7 goals. That takes some doing. Petrow, though, up against the other teams in this Baltic Futsal League, they will be well worth keeping an eye on, I think. And it looks as though Vytis are going to take the points on this opening day. Yeah. In this new tournament, the Baltic Futsal League. This will go down in the history books. Some defending to do here from Vytis. Still that extra man in the attack. Fiev's in there. And the ball can be allowed to roll out of play. Neretz there, you can just see the man on the sidelines, the man who's been in goal for the vast majority of this game. Not rushing on yet with 1 minute left. I doubt very much he's seen the last of his action though. Surely Vytis will be looking to go on the attack should they get the possession. As we come into the final minute, and there's another reminder for you that you can follow all the action, all the information on social media, as well as on the live streams, of course, as here tonight in this historic opener, which looks as though it's going to go the way of Vytis of Lithuania. And there's a collision up the other end involving the goalkeeper Neretz, and this is one of the risks at the moment that the Lithuanians are playing. I was up against Vieira dos Santos, a big guy to collide into. Oh, just missed it really, the replay. Let's have a look here. Coming out and charging in. Well, it's high from the goalkeeper. Now 39 seconds left on the clock. Dino steps over it. And they've got that all wrong there, Vytis. And that was poor in the end, really, from Medeiros Rodriguez. The ball quickly played back to him by, I think, Reimaris. Maybe Petrow here can help themselves to another consolation goal. 7-5 looks far better than 7-4, of course, as the long ranger comes in again from Vytis with the goalkeeper stranded. Of course, Vytis will be looking to show their dominance with another as well in these closing seconds. I'm not sure we're going to see any more goals. It looks as though Vytis quite happy to run down the clock, although they've given it away there. And it's scrambled away now, and play racing up the other end. Dos Santos is a man who likes to score late goals, but he doesn't beat the buzzer on that occasion as they pick up the first win ever in the Baltic Futsal League. 7-4 away from home. Reimaris got them on their way early on. Rocha Batista as well as Vieira dos Santos on the score sheet. Medino as well. But it was Rocha Batista who wrapped up the goal scoring for 7-4. The 3-goal cushion against the very able Latvians. Babris with a double for them. And Sen's also on the score sheet. So thank you very much for joining us for that live coverage of the Baltic Futsal League. We hope you enjoyed the opening game ever in the competition. And of course, you can join us for the rest of the action over the weekend in match week 1. From me, enjoy the rest of your Friday evening. And if you're a Vytis fan, enjoy your celebrations. Commiserations to Petrow fans. See you tomorrow.